Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening anywhere in the world. Welcome back to our Global Weekly Updates. My name is Ken Young. Thank you as always. We want to try to provide you best information as possible. So today, we want to get away from all the negativity that's happening, especially in the pandemic hit countries such as Vietnam or other Southeast Asian countries. And we want to focus more on positive news, such as which of the Vietnamese companies will IPO in the United States. There's a surprise company. Two, want to talk about what is happening in the global markets that are impacting Vietnam's foreign direct investments. And then finally, let's talk a little bit about Afghanistan and maybe some parallels. So let's get started. All right, as stated, we're going to talk a little bit about the IPOs in the United States. So over 10 years ago, there was a company that had an IPO in the United States. It did not do so well, and then it was privatized and got delisted. But now there are rumblings of quite a few countries that are interested in doing an IPO in the United States. You have VinFast, you also have some of the banks, and then of course now, just yesterday we were reading on a company called Loship. Loship, you may have not have heard of them before. They are a shipping company similar to Uber or Grab or Lala Move, whereby they are just had a round of fundraising for $12 million, and which puts them at a valuation of 100 million US dollars. Is that sufficient in order to go public in the United States? We will see. They have quite a few backings, and Mr. Hoàng Trung is the founder of the company. Shipping is important right now, especially in light of the pandemic. So we will see if they can do it, or one of the other bigger conglomerates would be able to IPO in the United States and what valuation would get, and whether they can become a billion-dollar company. The second thing I want to talk about is there's still sufficient growth in the Vietnamese market under foreign direct investment. It still grew by 20% as companies are looking at continuing to invest into Vietnam, looking at getting first mover advantage. We talked about it in many of the other videos, but looking at the IT industry, software development, software outsourcing, opening up factories, semiconductors, those areas are extremely important right now in Vietnam, and it could cause a great further foreign direct investment into Vietnam. During the pandemic, although it's very difficult for many companies, but there are many opportunities as well for companies to grow, such as supermarkets, because they're the only ones that are allowed to open. Some of the supermarkets, convenience chains that open up are even exhibiting 40% increase in revenues because that's the only thing open, and they have less competition with other stores or restaurants because they can do sales. Other groups that are also exhibiting growth are in the PPE space, such as glove manufacturers, glass barriers, also medical equipment, because the need for the medical supplies to support the industries, the employees, and also the people to protect themselves are also growing as well. And then finally, the pharmaceutical or the pharmacies are also growing because of the salt water that you need, or the Tylenols, or the medicines in order to prevent these pandemics. So these companies and these industries are finding opportunities during the pandemic. And the final thing that I want to talk about today is Afghanistan. So if you look at what's happening in Afghanistan right now, is that something that will show what happened in Vietnam in 1975. So the Vietnam War was 59 to 75. The Afghan War was 2001 to 2020. And the withdrawal of the US troops. So we wanted to get your opinion on whether there's similarities to the two situations, and the question that we want to ask you is this: will Afghanistan develop similar to the way Vietnam has developed in the last 40 years now, since 1975, or will it go in a different direction? We want to get your thoughts, hear what you think, and just let us know. So as always, thank you very much for watching this video on our Global Weekly Updates, and as always, make sure that you like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the bell for notifications. And we look forward to talking and meeting you in the next video. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.